What is up, everybody? This is Eric for Rocket TV. Check it out. This is part 2 of the Beginner's Guide to Soul Hunters. Today we're going to be going over equipment, fusion, and how that affects abilities and attack rotations. So stay tuned for it all. So first off, we're going to take a look at Arcturus here. He is at level 1 Gray Fusion. So this is kind of the way that you're going to get a character right when you get their card. They're going to be just like this. You'll notice that he cannot actually equip any equipment. He requires a high level to do so. So let's just go in and use these EXP salves. You can either use EXP mozzarella, burgers, salves. There's also a little vial that you can have as well. All of them just give you EXP in various amounts. So we'll go down to Arcturus and give him a little bit of EXP, just enough so that we can equip all of that gear. And then we'll just equip all of these items that we can now equip. Now these items are set in stone. Arcturus will always require these items to be able to fuse and gear up. So it's always going to be the same no matter when you get Arcturus. Anyways, before we click that shiny fuse button that's just over there on the right side of the screen, what we're going to do is go over to abilities, and you can see that he has an ice jet, and that's his ultimate ability. Everybody starts with their ultimate ability unlocked. Now, when we go over and press the right arrow button, you'll notice that enemies below level 2 will be frozen every time now. So when we leveled up his ultimate, we just increased the level at which he will be successful. A lot of characters also have damage on their ults. It just so happens that Arcturus doesn't. Now, Glacial Blast down here, you'll see requires green fusion. So what we'll do is we'll press fuse right over here, and then you'll notice, boom, we have a green border around our character now, and that is green fusion, as they call it. And we also got the ability Glacial Blast. So now we can go in, we'll level that up once. Oh, maybe we have to back out here. Okay, and then there you'll notice that we got damage plus 10. So this is kind of important. What we'll do now is we'll go into a campaign stage and let him auto attack, and you'll see how attack rotations come into play. So Arcturus is going to just use his basic attack, and then you'll see he's now using an ability. Boom! So he's that ability, and then he went right back into a basic attack. Another basic attack. Another basic attack. And I do believe, yep, he's going to be using an ability here. Now that will change as we fuse him up and get more abilities, but that same rotation, as it's called, is going to stick the same for Arcturus right now all the time. So he's going to attack, he's going to use an ability. Perfect. And then he's going to attack, what was it, 3 more times? And then he's going to use another ability. There's that second attack. Here's his third attack. And then now he's going to use that ability. Now the only time that that's going to change right now is if he's either stunned while he's in the middle of attacking, or if we use his ultimate. So let's use an ultimate and see exactly how that works. So he's attacking right here. We're going to wait until he's about using his skill, and then we're going to use his ultimate. So Arcturus is now going to cast his ultimate. Boom, everybody's slowed and then frozen. And then he got an attack, and then he used an ability. So you can see that there it did kind of reset his ability sequence. Some characters act a little bit differently whenever you interrupt their abilities with ultimates. You never really know until you get really used with the characters. Some of them are random, some of them are predetermined, some of them change. So all I can say is get used to the characters that you want to play and know that it can kind of bop around. But as you saw right there, when Arcturus was using his ability and we used his ultimate, instead of going back into his original rotation of ability, attack, ability, he had to use an attack, and then he was able to use his ability. So that's important to know. Let's back out of here, and then I'm going to cut this out real quick, but what I'm going to do is equip Arcturus and then fuse him up until he gets his next skill, that we can see how his attack rotation changes. Alright, so here we are. As you can see, we got Arcturus to blue fusion, appropriate for Arcturus, and he has the new ability Crystal Shield. So we'll go right back in here and see that it gives increase of physical armor by 84, and then when we up the ability, it gets 4 more armor. Now let's go straight back into that same stage. So we'll go in here. Remember that last time it was attack, his first ability, attack, his first ability again. So here it was attack, first ability, and then second ability. Now he's using an attack, then that third attack again, and then he should go into his second ability. All right. So what happened to Arcturus attack rotation, as we call it, is that he, instead of just doing attack, first ability, attack, 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 first ability, he instead does attack, first ability, second ability, attack, 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 first ability. I know that might sound a little bit complicated, but as you observe characters and watch them over and over and over on repeat, which especially when you're first playing, you're going to have to go through all of these stages without sweeping. So you're going to see these over and over and over again. It should get a little bit more clear how the abilities are going to work. So that's really it for attack rotations, gear, and fusing. Just know that when you use your ultimate, it might change the way that your character's attack rotation works depending on the character. And other than that, characters have their own set attack rotations. Also, in order to get characters to where they can actually use their abilities, you're going to need to be able to equip gear and then fuse them up. So hopefully that answers all your questions about attack rotations and gear. Come back for the third part of the beginner's guide, where we'll go over more tips and tricks to make you awesome at Soul Hunters. Once again, this has been Eric for Rocket TV. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, hope you have a great day. Peace.